Guys, getting ready to start this again. Getting ready to put the blue on. Again, I'm going to use my hands. After I have a lot of my colors on, I'm going to go back in with impasto paint real thick. Because right now the surface is very smooth and I want to have a combination of some texture there. And the blue that I'm using is Nova's Indanthrone Blue. Don't know if I'm saying that correct. I like that. Don't know if I like that. I'm going to wipe this off. I don't like that. Let's spray it and see what happens. Through here, which I like. I'm going to paint a lot of this out. This I don't like. This sweeping here, I'm going to spray that out. Don't like that mark at all. So I'm going to be taking a lot of that off. I'm going to clean that up. Not happy with it. I like this little bit of blue right there. Now I'm starting to like it much, much better. I want to make some of that pretty solid. I have to sit, and I'm going to take my gloves off. I'm going to sit and look at it. Something tells me part of this needs to be fixed. That's what my gut is telling me. So let's do that. If we don't like it, you know what we can do, right? How does that look? Does that look better? I'm thinking it does, because it's a different shape than all the other shapes. Don't know. This is up. This is up for decision a little bit later. I'll make a decision on that later. I'm thinking I need some glue. Over in there. I like that. I don't like this blue up here. That's coming out. Okay, now I'm going to sit and look at it for a while, because I'm not sure what I want to do. And I don't want to make a wrong decision. I'll show you what I just did. Just put this in. Connecting that to the edge up there. I like that. I love this area here. Love that. Love that. I'm going to put a little bit of white in this blue, lighten it up, see what we get. I have to sit and look at it too. Don't think I like that. Okay, I'm going to sit and take a look at it. Well, it's definitely in its ugly stage right now. Don't like that blue over the green, so I'm going to put green over the blue and just let a little bit of that blue show through. Don't know if that'll stay. Right now, I'm going to work with white. And this is Liquitex white, so it's heavy body. Like that. Mess that up. You can't see it, what I just did. I like that area up there now. Like that. Then what I'll do, after this white is dry, I'll put some of my background color over top of it. Break up that line a little bit. Liking that better. I don't like this white line right here. That'll get changed. I'm going to take a color shaper over it. I like that better. Let some of those lines show through there. You can see it. You probably can't see it on the camera. Now it's very green at the bottom. I'm going to show you the bottom now. I'm going to let a lot of the lines show through. There's still a lot of movement in that. A little bit of green showing through. in there. Okay, now I'm going to take I think I'm going to take the end of the one end. Mess it up a little bit. Okay. Like that. Like that. I'm going to turn it off, and I'm absolutely loving what I see. So I'm going to turn it off for now, and then I'll be back, guys. How does that look? Not good. Don't like that either. You know me, I'm not going to give it up. How does that look? Not too bad. Since this is very organic, all of this is organic, I'm trying to make this somewhat structured up here, which will balance out that down there. That doesn't look too bad, does it? Nope, that doesn't look good either. It's the last thing I do. I'm gonna get it. Okay, now more light green has to go over all of this. I'm getting tired of this now. Covering this green up and changing it. Don't like that top. I'm going to try a brayer, a small brayer. The more I look at that top, the less I like it. Okay, work on that top again. Definitely not working. Definitely not working. I think what I'm going to do is after this green is dry, I'm going to take my white down over it. Now I'm using light blue on my color shaper just to put some line in here. Do I like it? I don't know if I do or not. Who knows? I'm gonna have some green down and through here, and then I'm gonna cover it up with some white. Actually, that doesn't look too bad, just like it is. Kind of like that. I am gonna put some bright pink violet in it, and maybe even some turquoise. I think I'm going to use a palette knife, or I'm going to use my kitchen spatula. How does that look? Does that look better? It does look better, doesn't it? I made this wider than this. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to start putting some impasto into it. I've never used this before. It was recommended to me. And it's called Montmartre impasto. I'll show you the jar as soon as I get the cellophane off. Okay, the whole label came off, but it's Mont, M-O-N-T, Marte, M-A-R-T-E, impasto. I got it from Amazon. And you mix it with your acrylic paint. So that's what I'm going to do. Well, I don't like that. do kind of like it there. Well, we're going to leave it, see what happens. I'm going to put a little bit more somewhere else. Okay, now I have to wait until this is very dry before I do any more impasto, but I'm going to take a big streak of like cobalt violet over it or something. That's the plan. I'm going to push this back. I think I'm going to push that back right now with a brayer. I like that just showing a little bit. I don't know if you can see that on the screen, but it is showing just a little bit. Gives you a little bit of interest down there. I'm liking it now, guys. Push a little bit of this blue back up here. Just a little bit. Okay, I am done for the day. I am pleased with what has taken place. This isn't quite dry, but as soon as it's dry, I'm going to take my brayer over that so those lines just barely show. Okay, I am done for the day. The paint is very, very, very thick, and it needs to dry. So I'm going to give you guys a close-up and a photo. Okay, thanks for watching. This is what it looks like straight on. And I want to show you some of my thick paint, especially the white. Can you see how thick the white paint is in through here? And I love this. You can see how thick this paint is. Hopefully you can. It's on very, very thickly. And I tried to have some lines going up and down, not just crosswise. But you're getting some glare. This is a nice area right here. I see a Z. I have to take that out. You can see there's some neutrals in the green and some blue. Those are there's the green that I just covered up a little bit. Here are these drips that will get covered up. It needs those straight lines right there. This is an interesting area right here too, I think. So that's what she looks like now, guys. I'm happy with it. So we will see what tomorrow brings. I'm ready to start on this again. And I'm showing you the bottom half because I want to get rid of those drips on the right-hand side, push them back. I'm very happy with this. This shape definitely needs to be worked on. So I'm going to push that back, those drips back, with some white that has a lot of glazing fluid in it. The glazing fluid makes it more transparent, and I'm going to put it on with a brayer. Pushing it back. Okay, that's enough for now. I'll probably push it back even more. That's enough for now. I think what I'm going to do is to work on that blue image on the left-hand side. I'm going to get my blue out. I have a groundhog eating at my sliding glass door. We just put food out for him. Not quite sure. That looks better already. Don't like that. Don't like this curve. How does that look? I like that. put some water on my fingers. Spread this around just a little bit. I'll have to put some white on this. Push this back a little bit. But I do like that. Okay. That looks better. That's up for grabs. I don't know what I'm going to do with this yet. But have to be careful that this is directly across from this. Can you see that? Crap. So, I'm going to have to wipe some of that off. How does that look? Is that better? I think so. It's much better. But that shape is much, much, much better. Now the only thing I don't like is this. We'll get it. Just want some small white spots, because the two white spots that I have on the left hand side are very similar in size, so I need to put some smaller white spots in there. I'm leaving this for now. Don't know if I like it. I'm going to leave it. Then I'm going to push that back. That. Not sure about that either. Let this dry. I'll let it dry, and then I'm going to go over it with my old background color, I think. Put some neutrals into this. Right now, there's no neutral. Probably can't see what I'm doing. And this has both the blue and the green in it. And I think after I have this background worked on, I'm going to add the extra colors. This is blue and the green and the white. Now, as soon as this dries, I'm going to go over it good. Now, I'm going to take a hair dryer over it. Okay, let's start at the top. And I'm going to find my background color, wherever that is. See if it's still wet. It's been about a week and a half, 2 weeks since I did this background color, but we'll try it. No, believe it or not, it's still wet. I'm going to add to it because it's almost empty. Okay, I have my background color. I'm going to start putting it on. I'm going to let some of the color show through. Might have to just start putting this down with my fingers. I'm going to get some of my gloves on. Now I'm going to put another color into this, that pinky color, that toning gray, what's it called? Toning gray pinkish. Put a little bit of that in there, just to change it up a little bit. And this does give it a much warmer color. Then what I'm going to do is take some white over all of this, here and there. I like that a lot. See, now I'm going to put a lot of white into this just to have some marks now. I really like my background now. I didn't like it before, but my background all of a sudden has come back to life because it was kind of dead. Okay, I'm going to let all of this dry, and you can see a little bit of stripy stuff going on over here. And I think what I'm going to do is put a little bit more white down. And that goes right in through here. There's a little bit right there. I like these drippies. I don't want them in the middle. I'm going to take the middle one out. Then there's some other ones showing. That's good. I like that. Just putting some finger spots there. I may like it, I may not. Don't think I do, but we can always take it off, which I'm going to do. I'm just going to blot it, I think. Push it back a little bit. That's not so bad right there. Just making some pretend drips. I like that. What it does, it gives me some straight lines. Gives me just a little bit more interest up and through that area. And that's breaking that bottom line, which I like. Okay, I'm going to let all of this dry and then we're going to work on it some more. I'm happy with what I have today. Very wet. And I will give you guys a close-up. It looks like now, and I'm much happier with it now than I was before. I'm going to show you the big shapes first. And there's where I added the dark blue and the lines. Look at that. Isn't that nice? You can't see that from far away. And then I brought them out past that edge a little bit. Put a little bit of drawing down here because I have some drawing right there. They were going to go across. You can see all these drawings. None of that really shows up from down further. I like that edge. And here you can see my white drips, which adds to that background tremendously. Then over here is this background down there, which I like. Then we go up to the middle. Here's the top. So that's where it is right now, guys, and I am happy with it. I really like this area right in there. And you can barely see that line going across, and those are my fingerprints, which will probably come out. But there she is. Thanks for watching.